What's going on, guys? More dog shit content for you. Pretty sure I play Rein here. We get the dub, but I pulled this game because I kind of wanted to focus on my shot calling in this one. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I make a good call, sometimes I make dog shit calls. But I want to kind of focus on like my calls in general. I mean, obviously the mechanics too as well, but I want to focus on my calls and how I can affect them to improve the quality of my games. Obviously, you can tell people how to play the game and they just do whatever the hell they want. But I think the main focus of this game is going to be positioning and shot calls here. Can't remember our team composition. Pretty sure we go Anna Moira for heals. Maybe I'll hit tab again.
They got Monkey. He's up on top. Yeah. They're running dive. Try and ball hard. Peel. Monkey no jump. Monkey. Moira one. Nice.
Alright, I guess I don't hit tab. But still the same game? Hell yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of this fight and see if I can't find. So here initially when I go in, especially because we're running Rein Zarya on this point, I like Winston Diva a lot more than I do like Rein Zarya on this point. Not saying that death ball can't work, it's just you have to play it differently. And the first thing to notice is, so here it was a good call. This is probably the first shot call I'll focus on. First thing I call for is to go left side of point. The main reason I want to go left side of point is because we can try to nullify this high ground. Because the other option would have been go far right, go here, take the jump pad, take the high ground, and then jump down the point. It's hard enough to get people to actually look in the same direction, let alone coordinate a movement like that in Platinum. So I thought, you know, forget this part over here. If we just go left, we focus them here. Obviously they can take this high ground, right? But if I can get them to left side of point on Oasis, I can try and like hopefully funnel them into here, was what the call should have been. Although the monkey does jump back, he uses his cooldown to jump onto the team. So I try to call out, he uses his cooldown. I try to put some urgency in my voice to try and get my team to turn around and actually slap the shit out of him. Just watching the game progress though. So Monkey's there. And Monkey has no jump here. I think my brain stopped working here. I should have. Monkey's out. He's not. There's no way we're killing him. My team's not looking to kill him. So I should have acknowledged that and pulled back and gone back to left side of point here. I think we win this fight regardless, but the correct call definitely would have been to just go left side of point and then sit on it, right? You want to make sure you don't let them take this high ground. They're not really utilizing high ground, even though they do have dive. That's another common thing I see in Plat, but like just getting in the habit of staying on the left side of this point and trying to focus the death ball into it, I think would have helped me more. I do have double main heals, so I'm kind of playing a little more aggressive, but you can't always play like that. So maybe here when I push forward on that monkey, maybe not the right idea here.
Right side.
I get a call on the diva, so I try to slow down and peel for the diva. Say the monkey has no jump. Good call. Here's a good point too. What am I shielding here? A lot of times I find myself shielding because that's what I'm supposed to do. So I hear the call on diva, so I turn around. That's all fine. Monkey jumped in. He's dead, right? Here, they're down diva. They're down Winston. So this should just be a press W and clean up kills, right? Maybe I'm a little afraid of a burst damage they have. What do they have for shots? They do have a Hanzo, so maybe I'm trying to block a lucky headshot. Not terrible, but I definitely don't think I needed to shield there. Maybe I did. Maybe it was a good call to shield there. I guess I could go either way, but I think for sure, just learning when to shield, when not to shield. I do have a difficult time. I always want to like be the protector Rein, not like the aggressor Rein. I feel like I have a lot more room for carry potential if I can just learn when to aggress and learn when to protect. So D.Va has no mech here. Monkey's on her backline. I'm trying to peel for our supports. Alright, I called for the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we call for this peel on the supports. We're super separated. Could that have gone any better, actually? So D.Va's out of mech. Yep, I say don't push. Monkey's behind on supports. So I need to also pay more attention to the kill feed, right? So here, even if our Ana does die, necessarily, we still win this team fight, right? Because they have Moira Mercy for heals, and their main heal is dead. So we could definitely have pushed forward, maybe. Our Pharah does get picked there, so maybe not, because our DPS is Pharah Hanzo. But peeling for the backline is a big part of tanking, so I try to focus it when I can. The only problem is peeling is a little difficult as far as my positioning. I think for sure maybe my positioning here could have been better. So I push forward. Alright, I'm pushing forward with my Zarya here. Okay, yeah. So maybe actually here our Ana could have been positioned closer, but I understand the pick potential with McCree Hanzo on the enemy team to try and like maintain a good distance. But we're playing Deathball, we're playing Moira Ana Deathball, and it doesn't seem like we're grouped as much as we could be. Maybe that's a call I could make, is to say, hey, everyone group up. We need to play more packed. Although I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think definitely playing split like this isn't terrible, but Moira her heals are good in burst amounts, right? So like huge compact amounts of people just immediately going 0 to 100. That's where Moira shine. Moira doesn't really shine when we're all split up. Her heals aren't really great for single target heals, right? I mean, obviously they can be, but they're much more effective with that. I think I was stuck between a rock and a hard place on this decision. I think I saw my Zarya go up and use her personal, so obviously I got to make sure my Zarya has a shield to fall back behind. But at the same time, maybe I should have kept more aware of my supports. So it's kind of like protect the Zarya, protect the supports. I don't think that the Ana dies in this case because Moira goes back to peel for it. I believe I make the call. But there's definitely a possibility that if that monkey had more help, he could definitely have just bursted our supports. Yeah, our Moira's there to heal. Yep.
Good point. Yeah, we were pushing the monkey in the back line.
Yeah, see there, I called it out. Obviously, I'm more than positive about it. There's a monkey in the back line, but our Zarya kind of just like didn't turn her brain on. She kind of stayed on point instead of pushing with me. Kind of stayed on point and then died because the healers were peeling for each other because the monkey was back there. Where like traditional Deathball, we should have Zarya came with me, we kill the monkey, then as a squad we go back to the point and just beat the shit out of whatever's left, right?
McCree coming right. Watch. McCree in a tumble.
Oh, alright, I called on his cooldowns. That's fine. I get the Moira with the fire strike.
D.Va. I'm shielding. We have DPS.
Here I think swinging would have been better than shielding actually.
Nice. Monkey.
Yep.
Monkey on Hanzo. Beat the shit out of this guy.
Alright, I call for the monkey.
Hanzo won.
Alright, huge.
Nice.
Alright, shot calls are decent actually. Here I need to also try and use my shatters in a...
Alright, boys. It's looking like what GG's. Keep focusing that monkey every time he dives.
Yeah, see, our Zarya is way positioned high. I mean, that's obviously something that's going to happen in Plat, but...
It's just swap, so we were clear for this last fight. Just grab Dragon.
Can I get the shatter? That was the question. We get a pick on our Hanzo.
Just grab Dragon supports. Fall back. What the fuck?
Alright, so this is a lost fight, right? So we're 3 down. Yeah, but we have Graph Dragon, Nano, yeah. So we have alt economy on the enemy team.
We have 6.
It was unfortunate Hanzo died early, but we did get
Yeah, it'll burn through whatever they're using.
Yeah,
If we don't have
they'll
ult,
burn that.
oh yeah, if we don't have ult, we should by the time this monkey's dead.
I'm trying to hard shield the monkey so he doesn't get heals. He fucked up his jump.
Caparassi's alive. I'm dead. What a turn of events. I'm alive.
Alright, so I still have Shatter.
Huge grab.
I flamed the Zarya probably unnecessarily, right? I still have Shatter. I'm looking. Alright, let's look at the positioning here, because there's got to be something I could be doing better than just standing here. Okay, so
Monkey fucked his jump. He's dead. He's dead. Caparassi's alive.
alright, so I have to get separated from the team. The dragon kind of pushes me to the side. Perfectly fine. Right? My healers realize where I'm at.
Turn of events. I'm alive.
I get healed. We go 1 for 1.
Huge grab.
I think I see the Zen and I see red. And I think, okay, I can totally pick this Zen, right? I think the call actually is, instead of getting a Zen that I can't get onto, I think the call is actually to go to the right instead.
I'm dead. What a turn of events. I'm alive.
So, grab the Moira.
Huge grab.
Yeah, I think going right side with my team there. And then I still push the Zen.
Can we just push Zen? Can we push Zen?
I call for the push on Zen, but
I can't. McCree's on high ground. He's just slapping us.
alright, McCree dropped off high ground for some dumb reason. I still don't use Shatter. Tell me I use it.
Are you kidding?
Alright, so fun fact, as Diva's entering mech, she's actually immune to the Shatter. Pretty sure, right? Make sure I'm not making shit up. Pretty sure. I mean, let's watch the VOD again.
I can't. McCree's on high ground. He's just slapping.
Okay, so we get the monkey. I get projected.
Question mark?
Okay, so jump shielding, not a big deal. Here we're down, right? But I'm not relatively low on health. And I got my Moira behind me, right? So I should be perfectly fine. Let's actually go back. Let's slow this bitch down, right?
He's on high ground. He's just
Okay, monkey dies. Hype, right? Look at that video quality. That is pog champ, dude.
question mark?
Got McCree low. McCree dies. Jump shielding. See, I saw her move, so I thought she would get slammed by it, but she didn't. So maybe I should have waited just a hair longer.
Zen or Tran?
Okay.
Hanzo high ground. Come on, Diva. We can burn this. Never mind.
Thought we could burn it. Definitely could not. Alright, why couldn't we burn that? Let's look.
Hanzo high ground. Zen or Trans?
Yeah, Hanzo's got high ground. We're not fighting to the left side of point here. I'm discorded. That's huge, right? If I get discorded and go in for the fight, then I'm not really going to be able to tank as much as I could be, right? Diva's within actual, like, kissing range, so she's going to be doing a lot of damage. Hanzo's on high ground, probably raining down on me because I'm discorded. They got Moira Coalescence, so there's a lot of shit that could have went better here. I think going left side of point would have been the call.
Diva, we can burn this. Never mind.
I need to keep the win condition in mind instead of just relying.
Nice. Push.
So I get the nano, I just hit W, I swing. That's Nothing to see here.
Clear that out. McCree's not coming back.
So Monkey ults to contest point. He burns down. Alright, that's the round.
Anyway, boys. Let's fucking go, dude. Huge bubbles, dude. Oh, fuck. Pull the desk closer.
I was hoping I would see my team comp. I just flashed it. Oh, you bitch. I can do this. Oh, okay. Same exact comp as last time. So here, Ryan's Zarya is not so bad so long as you take the fight. We have almost no mobility. Just trying to follow up on a Pharah. Probably our best bet. Farm and grab dragons, another big one. Whew. And then Moira Anna for heals. Could be better, could be worse, right? But
Left with our Moira. Left with our Moira.
yeah, so our Moira goes left. I want to try and help her because not playing behind a shield, kind of like DPS Moira here.
Steve out of mech. Where we pushing? Monkey on no jump.
So I call the monkey, but I need to look to see where my team's at when I call monkey, right?
McCree no tumble. McCree 1.
Fire low.
Moira no fade. Moira no fade. We can kill this. Winnable.
I call winnable, and it's very obviously not winnable. Okay, so what do they have? They have a McCree for our Pharah. They have a Pharah. We have Hanzo. They're still running dive. Moira Mercy, right? So how could that fight have gone better, right?
Come on, Moira now. Monkey.
Okay.
Steve out of mech.
So Diva's out of mech. It should be a GGers, right? Like then GGers. Be a GGers, right? We just push the monkey and slap the shit out of him, right? Well, monkey's full health. He had bubble. Hanzo might not be looking at it. I can't tell from this clip. I call for monkey. Monkey's probably got bubble still up. I swapped to Moira, but here I should see both my DPS just get slapped on. I don't. I keep pushing. I don't even pay attention to the kill feed. That's a terrible thing. I separated 2 out, but it's not enough. And Moira's got too much mobility for me to actually do anything against. Yeah, so I think it's just game awareness here. Right? So what do I do here instead of punishing monkey? Right? Maybe I stay with my team in Heart Shield. Maybe playing aggressive here is not the call. It would seem that way, right? Our Pharah gets picked. Yeah, 3 down. Staying with my team, I think, would have been a bigger help here. I thought they would push with me. I should have communicated maybe push with me. With that one I called like push monkey, we would push out. But I don't know the circumstance that they found themselves in. So maybe next time, instead of playing super aggressive, if my team's playing super passive like that, we get to pick on the diva. Maybe not jump the gun so hard. Maybe try and play a little more slow. It's just a hard time playing slow when you're trying to like open positions and make things work, you know. But I think overall this fight was very winnable at the beginning, but I think we very directly lost that because of me. Had I just hard shielded my team instead of trying to go carry Rein and like kill both the squishies over here, which were very low. But I'm Reinhardt, so obviously my job's not to kill things, it's to aid my team and take space. I thought by pushing forward, this should have been open, right? I thought this space here, they would have pushed out into, and then we would have took point as a team. But I can't always assume that, right? So I think that's my problem, is assuming. Here, I should have just charged off map. I need to pay attention to the kill feed. I have 3.2 damage. That's not good at all. But at the same time, we were burning things. We were popping, one-shotting them and shit. So doing lots of damage. I don't think damage is necessarily my goal here. I think instead of focusing on the damage, I focus on creating space with the shield, right? I haven't played Rein in so... I literally put in like 20, 25 hours of Monkey, just non-stop grinding it. Focusing on jumps and bubbles and stuff, but now my Rein's starting to lag. And the higher I climb, the more I'm going to get punished for these mistakes, so I got to try and focus on what mistakes are going to be made. Here, we death ball, that's fine. I'm just trying to create pressure with this wing. Alright, monkey, no jump. Nice, we get the monkey. So here, I mean, he even gets the mercy too, so that's even hype. But I see the diva out of mech, I make the same decision here. But instead, when I say push the monkey, the team was there to focus the monkey. So maybe, I mean, it's hard in comp, right? To like get people to like say monkey with me. But maybe if I can like try and, if I turn around some, I think I think I can carry a lot harder. So I think what my problem is, I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but I do have the ability to hold down a right click and then swivel the camera right and look behind me. It's that easy if I would just do that instead. Okay, we win that easy. Telling people that there's bold ults, I don't think it's gonna help anyone in Plat. I don't think.
You can even combo with Fair as well. You can grab Barrage. Just save your bubble for when she uses. Yep, agreed.
Yep, see. He's got the ready. He says focus monkey when he dies. I was calling it. The monkey's just making really aggressive jumps. With like no way of like peeling for... Here, I should have slammed that immediately.
It's bad.
I think our... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. Cause okay, so here, how do we win this better? Right?
He's coming. He's coming.
Okay. So Monkey's gonna jump in. He's going absolutely apeshit. He kind of threw it for his team this whole game he did. He got away with it a little bit, but once my team kind of like caught the tempo of how to like punish this, it was GG's. I think once my team figured out, hey, this monkey is actually aping out, right? Just punishing cooldowns, especially with monkey, that when we have a Farah Hanzo, I think is what we were running, right? Yeah. We're running Farah Hanzo, so that's a lot of damage. Hanzo can burn that bubble so quick. And this guy's must not be communicating with his diva, because his diva is like a second behind him every dive he makes. So just punishing the monkey, I think, was the win condition here. But I think maybe pursuing monkey to an extent where I'm separated from my team is probably not the win condition, right? But here, I can actually see how I won this fight, right? Because, excuse me, we were fighting, but monkey jumps on top of me, right? My team is right behind me. I know they're right behind me. So when I call for the monkey to be focused, they actually focus him because he's right on top of me. I'm right in front of them, right? So maybe my issue is trying to maintain line of sight of my team. When I was chasing that monkey around pillar in the fight earlier, I don't think my team definitely didn't have LOS of that, right? Because the Pharaoh's just dominating them. They're probably looking at the Pharaoh. They're not even focused on the monkey, right? So maybe here, punishing mistakes is huge. Like, obviously, like beating up monkeys that just jump in 1v6. Huge part of winning, right? But maybe maintaining line of sight with my team, like my positioning could have been better here. I think the shot calls were decent here. Call for the monkey. Maybe after monkey dies, I seem to like lose myself mid-fight, and maybe that's where I need to work on my shot calls the most, is, well, we'll see in this fight too. I'll call for monkey, and then if I stop shot calling after monkey dies, maybe that's like an area that could be improved upon.
Burn. Huge. Keep heals on me.
I call for heals. Our Moira gets picked, right? McCree was in a flanking position, who knows? But I get Nana, so it's 1-for-1 at this point. We still have main heals with Ana, so it's the good news of dropping a Moira. See, I should have probably just shattered him like immediately the second I saw those guys right there. But they called for the grab dragon, so I was trying to hold it. Try not to blow 3 ults at once, but I don't think that was an issue. I don't think shattering there. I think shattering there was mentally the right play. I think the grab was off. I don't know if this guy actually played much Zarya, but obviously you're gonna play with a lot of Zaryas that aren't that good, right? That Hanzo trusted that Zarya till you shat it right at him.
Alright, I think we win regardless. Mercy with the
So I can tell like the shot calling kind of goes on and off, right? So a good shot caller goes all the way to the end, and then even at the end is communicating even more, right?
he's coming.
So monkey jumps in, right? I go monkey, monkey, monkey.
Burn.
Okay, we burned him down.
Heals on me.
I call for heals. Okay, nice. Now what? Now I should be communicating, right?
It's bad.
What am I going on, right? I'm swinging on D.Va, right? D.Va's a little. I'm not calling out the D.Va's out of mech.
Mercy with the
Okay, I call out Mercy. So it's like on, off, on, right?
Stay close to the shatter. It's probably gonna be thick. Save your bubble for barrage, yeah.
Okay. So I'm calling out our win conditions, telling Zarya to save her bubble for the barrage, saying play close to me, my shatter's gonna be likely thick, the monkey's overextending every single time. That's a pick.
Probably gonna res. But yeah, push. Huge barrage.
Yep, and then the bubble's there for the barrage. Good work. I think I shatter you, actually. Okay, I don't. Good. Oof. That would have been a cringe one.
Backpedal your boys.
Alright, so I call for the backpedal here.
Big damage.
Alright, now they have a run. Here I should be talking about what's our win condition. I should be saying, hey, Rein instead of monkey, Rein instead of monkey. But instead I'm kind of just slowly inching here. I'm not communicating to my team where I'm at. I should be saying I'm going down to point. That was actually a lucky ass pin. I don't... Here, we get it to 99. Okay, so here, I died, right? What was the problem here? The big problem, the obvious problem is I didn't block the D.Va bomb. I wasn't there for my team because I pinned out to try and get the pick. Instead of playing Protector Rein, I went Aggro Rein at the wrong time, right? So here... Okay, so I don't think the pin out was intentional, right? So I think it was like a really goofy mechanic, right? Where...
Shatter now?
Alright, so a little bit before that. Ryan's gonna pin in here, right? So I'm gonna look for the counter pin. I'm too late for it. Right? I think that was just a series of unfortunate events. I think the counter pin, the idea was there, but maybe the mechanics were wrong, right? Maybe... I think I got caught mid-fire strike or mid-shield. Yeah, I think I got caught mid-fire strike. That's what that was. Fire struck, 6, 4, 3. Nope. I didn't even get caught mid-fire struck. What was I... How did I get booped up then? So I can avoid that shit. Yeah, I just got booped. That was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I was going for... There, I could have actually lived here too, instead of just taking all that damage. Although Zarya gets out because of it, I think. Yeah. I think that was unfortunate. I think I wanted to counterpin the Rein and then block the D.Va bomb was my idea, but I got booped up, couldn't counterpin the Rein, and then the D.Va bomb just went in and wiped my team.
Get some dry alt charge here. Ryan's probably close to shatter now.
Another thing I could have done as well is maybe communicate with my Zarya. Does she have bubble? Can you bubble me, Zarya? Bubble me? I didn't say anything there. I should have called that the Rein was charging. I didn't call that. I could have called the Diva bomb was coming. I didn't even call that. Okay, we got to pick on the Widow. I'm trying to push. Okay, I got lots of heals. Here, I'm just holding choke, waiting for something to happen. Just push. I need to... Oh, I think I was waiting for... That was unlucky. I timed it. So that's mechanics there, right? I didn't die, but I definitely could have done that better, right? I could have heard the shatter, heard the shield shatter, because it makes a very distinct sound. And then...
Percy, what are you doing, buddy? Sorry, bud. Just fire, just fire, just fire.
Yeah, so let's go back through with that shatter. See what happened here.
Oh, what? Courage again? Oh, what? Courage again?
Second.
Okay, so his shield's low as hell, right? Because he's not conserving it. Mine's low as hell now too, though.
Going, push. Oh, his shield took 1 second to break.
Counterpin the Rein there. That was good. I got nanoed to save my life. That was good. I was just off on the timing. I should have waited for that shield to break and the Rein voice line, but I didn't. I thought, I'll time this perfectly so when his shield breaks, I'll have it immediately, right? That was a mistake. Just shattering into his shield like that. I could have also, like, called for the shield break, right? I should have been like, break Rein, break shield, right? But instead, that was a nasty anti-nade, right? Here, I'm not communicating. Okay, I said Diva. Okay, I'll take. So overall, a couple unlockers maybe. I think positioning, keeping LOS of my team is going to be a huge thing. I think that's something I need to focus on immediately. Like looking at where my team is, how can I help them? Where are they at? Constant, maybe even asking them like, "Where's my team? Where's my team?" Right? I mean, that could come off sounding toxic. I don't want to come off sounding toxic, but I think keeping better LOS of my team. If you don't know what LOS means, line of sight. But I think keeping better LOS. I think communicating with my team more consistently is a huge thing. Maybe I make like the initial like this is how we start the team fight, but I don't tell my team how to win the team fight. And that could be just being green on the gills, not knowing how to win the team fight, and I'm just confused as to where to go next. If that's the case, I need to do more high-level VOD reviews, see what other people are doing, or just make a call and see if it works. And then if it doesn't work, just don't make the call again, right? Just trial and error. But overall, it wasn't a bad game. My DPS did really well, but I just knew there was some things here where this should have been a hard 100-0 stomp all the way around, and it wasn't, and I thought it was my fault for being the reason why. But thank you guys for watching. If you actually made it to the end of the video, I hope this helped you. I know it helped me. It's a long video to just get something as simple as like positioning and communication, but I really want to focus on my shot calling. There's a lot of main tanks that are excellent at shot calling, and I know a lot of them get frustrated when no one listens to them, but I got to at least attempt to make those shot calls so people can't listen to them, right? But yeah, thank you. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/SirEpicGoose. No spaces, none of that shit, or hyphens or commas or nothing. Yeah, make sure to give me a follow. I usually stream on there. The hours are random, they're usually later. But overall, I'm pretty consistent with the hours as of right now, at least 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day. But I stream anything from Overwatch to Fortnite to Destiny 2 to fucking Solitaire. If I'm playing it, I'll stream it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.